Okay, maybe I should not have skipped some stuff with the last one. This is something, this is kind of important. We're running out of trees around here. We need to expand our operations a bit. Problem is, we need a lodging permit from the next town. The whole place is up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died. I guess I'll check it out. Ghost town. Let's do this. Just do not yet offer to help problems. The soup shortage. I did skip one, so I won't be able to read that one, unfortunately. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. But we're run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more from the soup stock load. He gives you a stack of bread bowls to get the soup in. 5 bread bowls to discover new location. Soup stock load. I mean, our world would be great if there weren't like soup stock load and the hunger would not be an issue. Okay, off I go. Skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here. I figured something must have happened to the caretaker because the military skeletons keep wandering out of the way and causing a ruckus. Alright, let's check it out. The stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Brentwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with the whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Now, if the yeasty gang are women, I'm gonna die laughing because that's gonna be hilarious. Old Schmaltz Brewery. Here's the last problem, the missing bread. The Baker boys cleaned out our bank right out. That's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Baker boys hideout. I'll be right back. Right, you can actually, I think one of the quests with the little, with one of the girls back in the hippie camp is that you're supposed to, what was he supposed to do? Right, you're supposed to go to the hippie camp and give the girl a bar of soap and ask her to go to the Baker boys hideout or something like that. I'm gonna have to look into this shit. Don't go to pots when the horses are drunk. The buttery biscuit, let's do that. But there's a lot of people to talk to. There's another spittoon, Markiplier's favorite. Well, looks like some poor son of a bitch wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Cake sucker, what the fuck? Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cousin here in Brentwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our bread and bread-related products. So I've noticed. Buy a drink, sure. The bartender pours a shot of something and slaps it on the bar in front of you. I don't get to choose? No. It was 15 meat, Brentwood bourbon. Increase your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day. That's insane. We're probably gonna get loads of these, so I'm gonna have to look into this. I'm gonna have to sleep and get all the charges out of me, and then I'm gonna have to drink and eat the best of the stuff, because you use those skills all the way through until you get knocked the fuck out or you sleep. Now let's leave. Let's talk to. Don't be this guy. All right. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. The note says, see the bartender for darts. Is that the bartender? Yeah. Let's talk to him. We don't take kindly to strangers. Stranger, don't need your kind around here. Did you say need or need? He glares at you anyway. Ask about the darts. The sign on the ain't got no darts, dang it. Ask about the guy washing dishes. What's the guy washing dishes? That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Summer dishes I've been saving for such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. Well, I'll pay it because probably it's some quest related thing. You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever. You can tell him he's free. Alrighty. Well, tell him he's free. Yeah, I paid off your tab. You're free, huh? What you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much anything except washing dishes. Nothing at all? Well, I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it. Send him to Dirtwater. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities opening in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, alright, so worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave, and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. What did you replace it with? Oh, dishwasher wanted. That's fucking funny. What the hell are these two doing? Oh, it's probably dangerous to interrupt this. Oh, she's forcing his hand there and like stabbing around it. That's fucking funny. Just two old friends reminiscing about old times, good times, and occasionally showing one another guns in a non-threatening way. Okay. What are these guys up to? Ask them. The man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. The man with the white hat looks broken sad. What your fella's playing? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. The man in the white hat grumbled. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50, then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Each time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? If those are the rules, how did this guy lose all of his meat to you? He's real bad at it. I mean, sure. Start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. Well, everyone knows that one. What else you got? You don't actually know the name of any more pharaohs. Maybe you can get away with just making up some. Jerosophis. He grumbles and hands you over your winning. Oh, I got one. Tijimin Patra. Okay. My moxie is really high. I don't have that much moxie. He grumbles and hands you your winning. Yeah, I need way too much moxie for this. That's all I got. Tables closed, get lost. The man's in the white hat scowl. So I got 60 meat, I put up 50, so I'd gain 10 meat in all of this, whatever you say. What is this? It says IOU one piano. Okay, it's a post, a trade with it. A Breadwood trading post. Seriously, this is like the Japanese thing. Oh, advanced bean craft. I like that. There's a cookbook. I'll take that. Length of rope, don't need that just yet. Well, sure, I'll take this. It's a blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home in case you don't know how the mail works. You send these by going to a building called a post office. Yeah. Let's get one of these just in case we see anything. We'll go there. Mind your meat. What is this? This book is a guide to making the most out of your meat by getting the best possible deal on everything you buy. It's 2,500. That's fucking expensive. A monkey wrench, mushroom plucking plier, sulfur wet boots. 20% hot resistance. I guess we'll need that. I'm gonna have to wait around for this. I was looking for a bar of soap, but I guess not. We could probably sell some stuff here, but I don't feel like selling anything at the moment. We'll do that later. Once I fill up myself with the best gin and everything after I rested a bit, I will sell out everything except for like one bottle of each, just in case I fucking die or some shit. Gives you a Dickrin skill. Oh, this is the skill that I was missing last time because I couldn't finish the fucking quest because of it. Interesting. So where do I sleep? I still haven't found any sleepy place. Oh, bunkhouse. On the one hand, it's a modern convenience. On the other hand, it's got zero privacy. Flush it just for fun. Yay. These beds must have been for the tenants who drew the short straw. Why? Oh, because they're right next to the toilet. Okay. Oh, that'd be a drafty place to sleep. Okay. There's some water and a few miscellaneous toiletries provided. Wash up. Ah, much better. All right. This guy seems to be focused on beer growing. Talk to him. Howdy, original. Who's the Fossey are you? Who the Fossey are you? Name's Blood Moon. The mayor got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh yeah, all right. I gave up being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. We discovered a new location, Postal Way Station. Thanks. Let's talk to this guy. This guy's just chilling by the fire. It must not be a very good fire. What? Oh, he's chilling by the fire. Are you serious? Wow, that is such a lame joke. I love it. Howdy, stranger. I'm Hubbard Buppard. Yo, what? Oh, I mean, hi, Hubbard. You seem like a traveling sort. Mind doing a fella favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I heard they've got one at the petting cemetery, but the what? Petting cemetery? Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. But you see, I ain't got the meat for the ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospect of paying it back, but I got a camera and figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of this owl and bring it back to me. Sure, I'll do that. Great, thanks a bundle. You get an item, owl camera. It's a camera with an owl-shaped aperture. He marks the location of the cemetery on your map. He looks for a new location, petting cemetery. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back, owl. I'll go with this one. This is pretty good. Oh, he just bent down. What the hell? Pick the lock. I need lock picking. The footlocker labeled H Holloway is very locked. Okay. Can I sleep anywhere? Fucking hell. I just can't sleep anywhere, I suppose. Dunwich, Crowden, 48, 62, 60, 86. These guys are dying very early. Graves here are all too old to still be legible. Okay. Is that something I can harvest? Yeah, it requires foraging too. Okay. So that's the town. Does not seem like anything good came out of that. Where do I sleep? Do I legitimately have to go all the way back to back to Dirtwater just to fucking sleep and get these quests off of me? But I guess I'll go back. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we are at the Great Garbanzo's hideout. I already switched out my various effects. As you can see, I ate the the fucking cow tongue, and the fucking pop-up text was, I try not to think about the fact that I'm French kissing a cow. I was like, what the fuck? It's +6 mysticality. The blackened beans we got, 5+ spell damage. 25+, this is a brandy bourbon we got. 25+, this is from Breadwood. 25+ maximum HP. This is just cactus, beer. 10+ maximum HP. There's some nerve pills. You get 3 mysticality. This reduces my muscle and moxie, but it's still pretty good. This is the lollipop. Why am I doing this? Yeah, sucking on that lollipop really makes you think, why am I doing this? Okay, I think this is the goblin lollipop we got, but it's still pretty good. 3+ mysticality, pretty good. And I got the laudanum, which gives me +5 armor. So let's look around. And says keep out unless you're the Great Garbanzo. Just one person is allowed in there? Alright. Very bare bones. It's a revolting sofa. You find some loose bean in the cushion. All-purpose beans. What the fuck is that? This bag is filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of beans, but in the sense that every bean is a mix of every type of bean. What the fuck does that even mean? Can serve any purpose if you're a master chef. Alright. Let's look around here. Most of the books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's decent shape. Grab it. Beans Illustrated. Interesting. This is a crumbling old tome of bean recipes and general cookware tips. Teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. Interesting. You read the book, memorizing each and every recipe. Master cookery. Your cooking skills have boiled over and splattered all over the sublime. You're preternaturally good cook. Unfortunately, the book was so fragile that your close reading caused you to crumble to dust. Oh well. Can I use this now? No, maybe not. By the way, didn't I get this? Yeah, I didn't even read this. Let's read this. There's an article about butter, an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. The butter bean, a spell that reduces opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. So it's a debuff. The recipe for a wall-shaped pile of bean that looks pretty interesting gives bean wall, a spell that creates a wall of bean that provides cover from range attacks. Oh, that is pretty good. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking or fighting. Use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. That is pretty good, but I think I'm gonna go with the an opponent, so it's one opponent. So I think I'm gonna go with bean wall, I guess. Yeah, let's learn bean wall. Practice making the hills of a bean flatter and flatter until they become a wall. You got a skill bean wall. Unfortunately, just as you finally master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. Okay. AP costs 2 conjure a wall that can take 3 hits. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Cover provided from gunfire, so it's from range defense, and that's pretty good. Aw. Let's look at this. You approach an arcane oven and prepare to ply your mystical trade. Fucking hell, this fucking mic. Hold on. There we go. I think that should be good. Hopefully it's not too close to my face now. Let's cook something simple. Simple, it's not simple. You gaze at the all-purpose beans and imagine the things you can make with it. Cook thinking beans, +5 mysticality, +10 spell damage. Holy shit. +20 meat drop bonus. I'm not gonna cook anything just yet because I would like to cook some good stuff before I try eating stuff anymore. I don't need to eat stuff right now. What is that? You sense a deposit of bean iron. Mine it. What the hell is that? There's a nugget of iron shot through the cosmic bean energy. I've never heard of that. I have no idea what this is. Okay, so let's look around. Nothing here. Nothing here. Let's look at his bed. This is a Great Garbanzo's bed. Look under the pillow. It wasn't a pillow at all. It's a bag of beans. You got all-purpose beans. Nice. I mean, he's kind of crazy for beans. All right. Can I do anything with these? Klumpo yucca. Okay. Well, that's done. So let's go south first. We'll go north later. You encounter a goblin wearing a battered cowboy hat, too large, spurs and rusty sheriff's badge. It seems extremely excited to have spotted you, though it tries to put on a stern face. It can't mask its glee. Freezing, crime doers. You're under arrest. What? Why? What did I do? Crime. So much criming. I never am criming. Tell it a judge crimes doer.